Good morning, guys. It's day one. I'm here in beautiful Santa Marta, ready for the adventure ahead. Ciudad Perdida, the lost city. It is 6:30. Just woke up. Gonna get a couple of shots before I have breakfast and then head out to a tour company where we're gonna make our payment, meet our indigenous guide, the fellow trekkers, and then we're gonna take a 2-hour ride on a 4x4 to the base of the mountain, to Pueblo Mamey, where we will be having lunch and start the trek. So I'm outside the tour company. I decided to go with Wawi Tours. Why? Only 5 tour companies are allowed in the reserve, but this one is the only one that employs indigenous guides. So that's a plus. So I guess we had to take a taxi to the outskirts of town, because here in Colombia they have a system where, according to your plate, you can only drive certain days. So that the car could not make it to the tour company. We took a taxi here outside of town to a gas station. Here we go. Here's the truck that's gonna take us to the mountain, to Mamey, with all our supplies. There's only gonna be 2 of us and the guide, so it's kind of like a private tour. Not bad, right? All right, so we just made it to Huacatera. This is where we're leaving the road, the paved road behind. We're entering the park. It's a 15-minute ride. Got my water supply for the day. So this is goodbye to civilization in the beginning of the trek. So guess what? Finally made it to the town of Mamey. Had lunch, some chicken, and yeah, we're about to start the climb. We got 20 minutes to walk around, explore the town, and then it's on. And we're off, guys. We just left Mamey behind. It's a 3-hour walk to the campsite where we're staying. 2 hours exposed to the sun, uphill, you know, the usual.
Game begin.
We got ourselves our first river crossing. First stop. Wow, the name of the game here is the humidity. It's so humid that I'm sweating profoundly, but the sun seems to be coming out. So brace yourself. We're under the canopy of the forest. It's a good break from the UV light. There's a little breeze, so that's helping with the humidity and the heat. It is the beginning of the rainy season. There was a 10% chance of rain for the day. If you want to come here during the dry season, that would be January through March. Got my rain gear. Hopefully it won't rain. If it does, let it be close to camp. That right there, that's our food. That's the mule that's taking our gear to camp. Second rest area, and we're on our way. Getting steeper. That orange juice really hit the spot. On we go. Reaching El Mirador at 650 meters means only one thing. We're done climbing for the day. It's all flat and downhill from this point on. We only have about an hour left to trek today before reaching camp. Temperature is starting to fall, starting to feel nice and cool. Looks like it's gonna be a cold night.
Game over.
Reaching the camp felt a little overdue, but as always in the jungle, nothing is what it seems. This is not where we're gonna be staying. We still got about 15 more minutes before we reach our campsite. So here's the lowdown, guys. Finally made it to camp after what seems like 4 hours of trekking through the jungle. Tomorrow is gonna be a challenging day. It's gonna be 8 hours, double what we did today. But we're gonna have a very nice rest in the middle. So we're gonna split it in two. So here's the deal. We're gonna be sleeping in bunk beds with mosquito nets. The last time I was in one of these babies, I was 14 years old in Cuba. And from my experience, they get very hot. But they're worth it because they help you with the mosquitoes. And that's one thing, you don't want to get yellow fever up here. As soon as the sun goes down, the army of mosquito comes out. Hence the reason why I took the vaccine, the yellow fever vaccine. I'm about to take a shower. After that, we're gonna have dinner. They're gonna turn on the power plant so we can recharge all our electronics. And around 9 o'clock, they're gonna call it a day, turn the lights off. We're gonna get some shut-eye. I think today we got lucky. It didn't rain. It was overcasted, which helps you with the sun. But like I said before, the humidity is the key factor here, is the killer. It feels like you're just, you know, bathing in a bowl of soup in a sauna. But I guess once you get used to that, the actual trekking part is not as challenging as tomorrow. tomorrow we're gonna be climbing, especially in the afternoon. From what the guy told me, for about an hour and a half, it's just gonna be a steep incline, non-stop, all the way to the last camp, Paraíso. Looking forward to it. So I guess it's time to call it a night. We had dinner, which was amazing. It was fish, rice, beans, salad, and plantains. Our guy told us a lot about the history of his people, the history of the area, how it all came to be, and got us ready for what's coming tomorrow. So I guess with that, it's time to call it a day. Day one is over. Check out the size of that bug. And it's on the wrong side of the mosquito net. Tomorrow we're gonna be just a kilometer shy from the actual lost city, so that on day 3 we can get there early in the morning and spend the entire morning learning about it and exploring the area. See you guys.